Hey guys, welcome back to the verse of the week. Today we're going to be in Job chapter 2 and verse 10. And up until this point in the story, a lot of things were happening to Job. I definitely encourage you to go read Job, 42 chapters, but it's good. You can understand a little bit more about the character of God. You can also understand a little bit more about who you're dealing with as far as Satan goes too. And just really how much power Satan has. So anyway, in the story, and that's a whole nother sermon too, by the way, but in the story of Job, I mean, all of these things are happening to him. And then in chapter 2, in verse 9, his wife says to him, why do you hold on to your integrity? Just curse God and die. And I love what Job says in verse 10. He says, woman, you are talking like a low-class woman. He says, if God gives me the good, should I not also receive the bad? Now, that's my paraphrase of it. You can go and read it in the version that you read in. But he says, should I not, if I receive the good from God, should I not also receive the bad? But then it says at the very end, it says that Job never sinned. In chapter 1 in verse 22, it says, in all this, Job never sinned and he never cursed God. And what's important about this is Job understood his position, and he understood God's position. He understood God's sovereignty. He understood everything about the sovereignty of God. Well, maybe not everything, but he understood that God is sovereign and that Job is the created. You have a creator and then you have the created. And he understood that bad things happen. If I'm going to receive all the blessings from God, should I not also allow myself to receive whatever else God has to offer? If it's bad, it's bad. So what? But I'm not going to curse God. He is my creator, and I am the created. This verse kind of lends itself to where I'm going tomorrow morning at church for my message. I'm going to do a message on more than a feeling. And so this is kind of the teaser for you. But my challenge to you is, can you praise God in the storm? Can you see the goodness of God even when you don't feel the goodness of God? Can you see the goodness of God even when things look bleak? Can you see the light of God even in the midst of darkness? Can you see the power of God even when it doesn't seem like the power of God is there, or it doesn't feel like the power of God is there? Can you see him when you don't have the good feelings going on in your body? And again, we're going to talk a little bit more about that in the message tomorrow morning. But my hope is that you would challenge yourself in no matter what's going on in your life, that you would challenge yourself to understand that God is there. And while it might not be going the way that you and I think that it should go, and trust me, I have those moments a lot, of going, oh my gosh, Lord, why is it going this way? Shouldn't it be going this way over here? Or why am I feeling this way? Shouldn't I be feeling this way over here? What have I done, Lord, to upset you that I'm feeling this way over here? So to understand all of that and to navigate through it, but then still be able to praise God in the storm, to be able to praise God in those moments. Can we do it? Can we praise God? And again, I want to talk a little bit more about that because there's some very powerful things that we can grab a hold of in the scriptures even that will help us along the way. So my prayer is that you will tune in tomorrow morning, 9:30, or come. I would love to see you, Ayersville Community Church. If you can't make it, though, we're on Facebook and YouTube, and we're going to talk a little bit more about this. And so I hope that you'll be there and you'll listen in. So I love you. I hope you've had a good week. I hope that tomorrow is a blessing for you when you come or tune in. I also hope that your weekend is a blessing for you, and that even though it's kind of gloomy out right now and we don't know what it's going to do as far as precipitation or whatever, it seems like it can't make up its mind. But even though, I pray that this weekend's a good weekend for you and that you'll experience rest and peace in the Lord. So I love you, and I'll see you soon.